Well, folks, welcome. This is Spoon TV. My name is Aaron Kuban, coming to you live from the National Elections Commission headquarters here in Sinko. And specifically, we are on Nav Street in Sinko, where the National Elections Commission has its headquarters. As a matter of fact, as some of you might be aware, the Unity Party in Monrovia County campaign manager and also the county's Senator Darius Dillon is presently in this building, as what we've been told. He has led these supporters here in demand of the publication of the final voter roll. About a day or two ago, Senator Darius Dillon threatened that he will lead supporters of the Unity Party to the National Elections Commission headquarters to demand the publication of the final voter roll. And in fulfillment of his statement, these young people here have accompanied him to the National Elections Commission. I'm told Senator Dillon is in there along with Madam Miata family. And it is yet we have not the information as to what exactly is being discussed there, but we know the center surrounding this entire thing is the publication of the final voter roll. I followed a press conference from the National Elections Commission chairperson, Madam Davietta Brown Lassana. She clearly stated that the final voter roll will be published anytime soon, but she said the portal on the NEC website where eligible voters can check their data by putting in their identification number is on the website, so one can go there and check their data as to whether they are still on the voter roll. But the Unity Party is requesting the National Elections Commission to submit the final voter roll. One of the challenges the National Elections Commission has said or talked about is according to them, they're trying to put the voter roll in a secure format and form that it cannot be tampered with before it is sent to political parties and election stakeholders. So one who want to argue about the legal requirement. What does the law say? When should the National Elections Commission put out the final voter roll? Is one thing. Senator Darius Dillon and the Unity Party and other members of the opposition community are arguing that this final voter roll should have been published in 30 days to prior to the election, and the National Elections Commission is yet to put forth when the voter roll. When the commissioners appeared before the Liberia Senate, this issue about the final voter roll was raised, and the final voter roll issue was raised, and the election commissioners, specifically the chairperson of the National Elections Commission, promised that the final voter roll would have been published on the 18th of this month. And today is the 22nd of this month, and so the National Elections Commission has yet to publish the voter roll. The head of the National Elections Commission Data Processing Center, Mr. Asher Zan, told Spoon TV in an exclusive interview that the guys they are working trying to print out the voter roll in hard copies to over 5,000 copies need to be distributed at the over 5,000 polling places across the country, and they are managing and trying to print out those things up till now with just few days to the election. I'm told about 18 more days to the elections. And so these guys are here demanding the National Elections Commission to publish the final voter roll or state why the final voter roll has not been published. But the reliance is that you can go on the portal to check. Even if the final voter roll has not been published, you can check whether you are an eligible voter, your name has not been removed from the portal, ahead of the elections. The political parties are saying they need the final voter roll in accordance with the laws and what the laws, required of the National Elections Commission to do. And so this is the issue now. And Senator Abraham Darius Dillon, I was told that he's in there along with other officials with the National Elections Commission. But so far, things have been peaceful since I arrived here. Since I arrived here, things have been peaceful, and these young guys have been here chanting anti-government slogans, chanting political slogans as well. You see the Liberia National Police is posted here since this entire protest started. The National Elections Commission is posted here. You see the and you can see on the side the riot police are also posted here. You see there are about 5 persons that are here in their riot gears. They have the platoons, they have their sheets as well, trying to make sure that they can stand as a standby for the Liberia National Police in case of any eventuality. But these guys have been peaceful, and I understand the Liberia National Police has asked them, or the John Security has asked them to leave the main entrance of the National Elections Commission headquarters and move on the road. They tried to come forward, and they were stopped by the police officer on the right, on that side. So let's listen. Let's see if we can speak with some of them for why they are here.
We are on a grind today, yo. When I get here, I don't pay police, yo. They play our country, yo.
And in the chair, you are performing where we say Amana. So change power. So change power.
Yeah, we're coming. Momo. I'm not with Tommy right here.
So the guys are here. Let me see if we can listen to what this brother is saying here.
We are going to remain about to have a big rally. Today is about engagement. Today is engagement. After here, if there is no football discussion for in there, we're going to come out. We're not going to wait. We got to have no redress there. No redress. We're not going to sit here and go through the suffering. They're stealing. They're drugs issue. We're not going to sit here again. It happened.
Must go. So basically, your main focus here this morning has to do with the FRR.
Yes. And I also say, figures are claiming. Figures are claiming. Before the protest, that's why you run back. Most of them are increased.
So what will you and your guys do if there is no
protest? Bigger protest.
So you think protest is the way forward?
Protest is the way forward. Protest is the way forward. What will you and your guys do? It's what the Liberian people will do. This is not about the few guys are here. No. This is about our country. This thing will cause problem for us if we not do something right or do something about it. So this is not about unity party. This is about a few of the guys are here. It's about our whole country. You are doing something now for chaos. We'll go for elections. If you win the election, free and fair, so be it. That's what the Liberian people want. But not do things that will lead to fraud. We'll not accept it.
Yes.
Look
So
at my eyes. And you see the eye of someone who deserves better life. Or someone who says that I will feel all the young people. Or someone who deserves good education, quality education, not free education. I can put food on my table. Or someone who want to live in a society where I'm protected by my country's security. If their country can give me what I want, no country should give it to me. That's why we are demanding. Let the nation community do what is right. Let go to the nation free and fair. We are convinced. We did our funding. I said it here. There is no way the CDC can win election in the country. Even why they saw 100 times over. You know why? All those who supported them 2017 that made them win election are not behind them. Including the MPP is divided now. And the salary is not with them. All those people that were Prince Johnsons, it is not possible that CDC win election. What we pushing out, you never just one round we want. If we get that one round, we know we win the second round. But we want one round. If the process leading to the elections is fraudulent, the election will be
I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on the press.
The election will be free and fair. Our faces, our eyes, we are seeing, we are tired of this kind of life. Who's getting our children? It's not possible you send your child to school, pay $300 US, they bribe from house where you devoted at the end of the day, they go smoke drugs. What do you benefit by parent? Who will take care of you when you get old? And I listened to Thomas Nation last night, we are still on a town bus. There will be a man that leave people here today. Not their way. Any question that put to more drugs, the person that get more HIV patient, you have to South Africa. The person get hepatitis B patient, when drugs they come in the country and nothing to do about it, sicknesses will come out. Sicknesses will come out. That's what we are saying. We are not doing this because of the election commission today. Do what you want to do. The election will be free and fair. We will win this election. No?
Okay, let's speak to you. Welcome. Welcome, sir.
I'm on time for free. One of those are voted for Joshua and Ron campaign.
Your name?
They choose for hope and choose to death, choose for choose for pain, choose for struggle. We do want Joshua and Ron. We are the government that will get down, just the election is about death and life. You understand me? Then we didn't start. I cannot go ceremony on Eddie is why. We will show Eddie why or death war. Now Prince Johnson said we want free and fair election. Now they look at Prince Johnson. Our people in Europe last night on spoon 19 Liberian calls, 1 call from Japan. My friend, all in all, we don't want George here. He arrived Saturday. We're going to tell you. They come here and tell us step down. You feel me? I live in the day of political.
Which are the political parties you were in as per the coalition arrangement? I'm talking about when you supported George Weah. Which are the political parties you were in?
Party.
You were in the United Party and you voted for George Weah?
Yes. He used me. Change for hope. 1 minute of joy. What is the 1 minute of joy? 1 minute of caring. So when we said that support a devil that be destroying our country, my friend, I'm telling you for free. And
what makes this assembly very important? The assembly year, what makes it very important as it relates to the final voter roll?
The light is still burning. It's who? Darius Dillon. They are not being Dillon. Just will not come out today. And there's a lady going. She started Liberia yesterday. She working for us. Now the whole team in the whole election, who they want me looking at is Joseph Yima Bwaka. For what? They all never lose him. We deny his right. And they brought 60 million right in Boulevard said Jola hold the money and lead the election. The photo you know, the almost because of the sake of Joseph Bwaka. They gave the men power. They said Bwaka will lead it from the country. He said no, I will be my people. My friend, you cut my hair, cut Joseph Yima Bwaka hair. I can tell you for free. I'm saying the truth. I'm from Grand Bassa. I'm not from local country. We want the demand from this election commission to give a watch the profile of the election rule. This is what
yesterday you referenced the National Elections Commission chairperson, and I want to reference her too. Yesterday she said there's a portal on the National Elections Commission website where people can check whether they are eligible to vote in October election. Isn't that another recourse that you can use? Maybe you can go and check whether you are still on the voter roll?
Why should not come and read just the Liberian people? Now, let me tell my brother. When we registered, she gave her the number of voting day, a voting number. Now it has been increased For what? They have been increased.
Increase the what? Which number?
Increase the what? To other districts. 100 plus, 90 plus for what? They have been reduced down. This is what we're looking at. She delivered what? On HMO voter. So we look at a measure BFP, my brother. We want trouble in our country. We want peace. John, we are saying the white man, there should be free and fair election. My argument is, John, we are win, you win. Kwaka win, you win. Kumi win, you win.
Oh, John, we are saying you're gonna begin. You know what?
Let me tell you now. John, we are telling our brothers, no, I'm not a politician. People help me to the polls. So my continue going to struggle. My child will be hungry. Then he line a great nursery. Say education and medical care is what? It's free. This is what, my brother, don't waste your time. We will sacrifice our life. When it's that rape election, we were down the street, now we're gone. I must tell you for free. And we'll say my step down.
Okay, thank you very much, Dad. Thank you. Let's speak with our father here. We'll come to you. Welcome, sir. Welcome to Spoon TV and other media institutions. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much for giving me the privilege and opportunity to speak to you. This is I'm Waka Kamara, first of all.
Okay. Why are you here?
I'm here because I'm concerned about my children's future. You know, I live in this country. I was born here at 12 years. One of the reasons why war was fought, if you do not know, because most of you here are in your younger ages, one of the major reasons why war was fought in this country was because of rigging of election. 1985 rigging of the election by Samuel Kanyako led eventually to the war in 1985. And so some of us are concerned because we're in our age now and we got children thinking about their future. And this time around we are more concerned because the international community acting in our mind is occupied by a lot of other events across the world. The war that is now for in Ukraine and so many other places. The international partners that used to assist us, all of them right now are fatigued, do not fatigue. So should in case there is any other mess in this country, we might likely go into a war that might perpetuate for the longest and nobody will come to our aid.
Yes.
So I'm here, standing before you, I'm here to ensure that to show some level of concern, both locally and internationally, and in the face of the media, to know that Liberians are concerned. What this election commission is doing, we feel that election, and we know that election is not rigged in one day's time. The events or situations that lead to election can either make that election to be free or non-fair. In my mind, the voter registration, according to constitutional provision, the voter registration, the FRR, which is the final registration roll or voter roll, should now be published. In our mind, according to what we learned, because I did follow the media, I followed the commission herself when she was at the House, at the National Legislature, and she was quizzed. She gave the people the definitive time that she was going to show that
the 18th of September.
The 18th of September.
Yeah.
That the FFR was going to be off. Today is which day?
It's 22nd.
When this thing was raised night before last by Senator Dillon on Spoon, we did follow the that whole media online. She immediately called on her data processing director to come and tell Spoon that they were working on it, but he was not definitive and said by Tuesday, they were going to finish printing it. But our concern is, why is it that you have all the political parties, why can't you give them the software?
They say, according to him, they're trying to put it in a more secure form before the senator, because so that the data cannot be manipulated by those, because these are stakeholders that are going to receive those data. Isn't that a genuine concern by him?
The process, that is pseudo. That is pseudo. It is false. We don't believe it. The reason why we don't believe it because she got a time frame to these elections, and she was emphatic. She says September 18. Why is it now that they are not giving a definitive time? And she got so vexed. She had a press conference, and she even told people that people should read her lips. This woman seems arrogant. Arrogance has been thrown in her view. We are afraid that this election commission might likely lead into serious confusion.
Yeah,
so we are asking the election commission to immediately posted FRR across the country. Because there are places that are almost unreachable. You know, even in the southeast, to reach those places is very difficult. And you have a couple of days. You have a couple of days, I think 2 weeks at most, right, to the election. So any procrastination could lead to some problem. There are a lot of people don't even know where they will be voting. So if the FRR is up, all the political stakeholders will get to know what the numbers are, and they will get to know that they will be voting at XYZ centers. Unfortunately, that is not the case. So people begin to smell the rat.
My final concern, my other colleagues can come in. Do you think what the NEC is doing is intentional or is based on some, normal challenges that institutions of such will face? Do you think it's intentional? Do you think it's doing it because of some sinister motive?
I do believe that it's intentional. You know why?
No, sir.
There are several reasons. Before this election, before the process is open for campaign, the ruling class are already campaigning here. The election commission didn't say anything about it.
No.
There are several other things that the election commission, we saw some of the pictures of the National Election Commission where they were carrying Bible of the ruling class to post it up. We saw the pictures of the NEC. You didn't see that around here sometime?
We saw it.
There were pickups from the NEC that were posting the ruling class pictures, photos. So we believe that there is some sinister motive. More besides, just yesterday or the day before yesterday, a lot of voting cards were caught by seditions in Grand Jida County. In their hundreds. Printing. They are going around in the various community collecting voter registration cards from people. And this thing has been raised by the election commission to the election commission. So we are sensing, we're smelling the rat. We are smelling the rat. Okay. And we're urging the National Election Commission to just do the right thing. Because to do the right thing, it will be in favor of the country. We don't want no more conflict. We don't want confusion anymore. Some of us are tired, we are old, and we are thinking about our children. We want the FRR to be posted for everybody to have access to it so that they can scrutinize it in time. If there are errors, they can be able to identify those errors.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for speaking of us. You can see the guys are here carrying flyers and some posters. This one says no final voters rule, no election. NEC must publish the final voters rule, and this one says it is our right to have the final voters rule. And so that's why they demanded the final registration rule, FRRR. And so the National Elections Commission is still having a conversation with Senator Darius Dillon and other officials. They are demanding the final publication of the voter roll. They are demanding the final publication of the voter roll. We have before us here Lasana Kanen. He's the head of an auxiliary that supports their Ambassador Joseph Newman Bwaka, the We Are Out campaign. Welcome to Spoon TV.
Thank you so much. I'm Lasana Kanen, the chairperson of the We Are Out campaign, also the national campaign manager for the West Coast.
So why are you guys here?
We are here today in demand of the publication of the final voter roll. Ahead of every crucial election, the National Election Commission, I update the voter roll and publish it and distribute it to every political institution that are participating in the elections. And since the National Election Commission appeared before the Liberian Senate a week or two ago, they informed the Liberian Senate that they will have published the final voter roll on September the 18th. But today, unfortunately for us, it is somewhere, I think the 21st, the final voter roll has not been published. The 22nd, the final voter roll has not been published. So this is why it is concerning to us. So we have gathered here today to ask them as to why the delay in the publication of the final voter roll and when the National Election Commission intends to publish the final voter roll.
Who are those leading this protest? We understand Senator Darius Dillon is one of those. But who are others that are standing by you guys, young people, that have led you to have come here?
Yeah, we are inspired to join the senator because we believe this election is very crucial to us. It is crucial to the future and the future of the young people of this country and the prosperity. This is why we are gathered here today in our number. And have you been noticing the entire rescue mission? The young people are the much important of the rescue mission. So this is why we are always pulling in our numbers to ensure that this election is protected.
So why is Senator Dillon and others?
Yeah, because Dillon, he's the first person to have come
come forth that he will lead the protest.
Meaning, is he around the vicinity?
Yes, he's here. He's in there already. He's in there already, acting. He came here, you were with us. We went in there to speak to the authority of the National Election Commission to ascertain for them why they hold on. That is why we are here. And we want the National Election Commission to tell us, because listen, we will not give this guy any chance to steal elections here. Everybody knows and everybody have seen that the wave of the Liberian people are gravitating towards Ambassador Walker.
Now the law of, for which you guys are agitating, that they says that in 30 days says there should be no alteration on the voter roll within 30 days, and unless ordered by the Supreme Court. Now the Supreme Court has not ordered this, and you notice that the National Election Commission is still doing work on this. Why don't you go to the court? Why you came here?
No, before you go to the court, you must first see and have the final voter roll in your authority. If you don't have the final voter roll, which decision you make? Before you can go to register your case to the court, you must have a case. So in the final voter roll, and we are not satisfied with the leader of this final voter roll, then we'll take to the court and ask the court why the National Election Commission updated and added some numbers or infused some number in the final voter roll. After they have informed us that there were duplications in voters' cards. But we first have to have the final voter roll to know where we stand. So we cannot take any case to the court for now, as we have not been able to issue the final voter roll.
So what if the final voter roll is issued maybe 10 days to the election, or maybe 8 days to the election?
And that is what we are avoiding. We are doing everything possible to avoid the National Election Commission issuing the final voter roll to us maybe a week to elections, because it is very, very troubling. It is scary, it is worrisome, because the voters are not even informed as to which polling room they are going to vote. So if you publish the final voter roll at every precinct, the voters will know, okay, my name is there, my picture was posted, I'm eligible to vote, and on voting day, that is where I'm going to vote. But nobody knows. Everybody is just in a kind of a jeopardy. Nobody knows where they are going to vote or they are eligible to vote.
Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, folks, this is another group of guys that have just joined the protest, and this guy seems to be the head of the battle cry. Protest battle cry has just joined this protest here. So it seems like the guys are going around the headquarters of the National Elections Commission. We want to remain in front of the National Elections Commission so that we do not lose sight of Senator Darius Dillon when he comes out. So for the guys, we have to have the opportunity to speak with them on what was finalized, what was the decision reached, what redress did they get as it relates to their concern. And so we will remain on this side while we await the Monrovia County Senator and his team that we understand are in there to get the necessary information. So folks, still with all this Phone TV, we gonna take this water break to be right back, and we are still here while we await Monrovia County Senator Darius Dillon and also campaign manager for Monrovia County of the Unity Party Alliance. Let's take this break to be right back.